Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with Circworks, and this is 100 Days of Making Comics, day 94. And you'll probably notice I got a little bit of a different backdrop. I thought you were getting sick of probably the superhero thing that you're seeing all the time. And I'll talk a little bit more about this in a minute. The reason why I decided to film in here. But I got to get all the regular requirements out of the way. So what is 100 Days of Making Comics? It is where I put aside at least 30 minutes a day in my busy schedule, and it's getting busier this week, to work on my own personal comic book project. This thing right here, Young and the Dead. It's like Kids versus Zombies, or it is Kids versus Zombies, and it's like it's not like Young and the Dead. It is Young and the Dead. It's like Night of the Living Dead mashed with Goonies. All the fun of all those 80s adventure movies, and a little scary stuff in there too. And that's available at circworks.com, and I'm going to do a lot of shilling on this episode. So anyway, what's going, and I haven't got to my 30 minutes today, but I'm going to do that right after this, and then I've got a bunch of other stuff too. I just started this big game project. I've been waiting on them to get started on that, so that's going to take up a lot of my time and everything, but I got to get that 30 minutes a day in at least, which is kind of all it's been for the past, probably 3 or 4 days, just 30 minutes and that's it, which I try to put a little more in if I can. But, so, why are we in this Princess Castle room, which is actually my daughter's bedroom? I wanted to show off something that I got in the mail today from Redbubble, which is a t-shirt printing company. It's kind of like a, I don't know if the term I guess print on demand is apropos, I don't know. But I've had t-shirt designs up on Redbubble and another shirt site called TeePublic, and I've never actually got any of the shirts before, so I didn't know like the quality and everything, but I was kind of surprised because they're not screen printed. I don't know, it's not, and I don't know if it's like a dye sublimation process that they use or whatever, but I finally got one in the mail. I bought this as a gift for my girlfriend, and because I had a design that she really liked and she wanted a t-shirt, so I finally got around to ordering one, and I was really surprised with the quality. I don't know, I don't know how long they last or stand up, or I know there's some special washing instructions and everything, cold water only, don't tumble dry, don't iron the print, all that stuff, but I was pretty surprised. The one thing that they can do now is actually print white on shirts, which is cool. So hence the princess backdrop here. This is a design I did called Fairy Tale Fatales, and it's kind of just some kick-butt princesses. You got Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and I just thought it would be cool to do a design where instead of just waiting for their prince to come, they kind of take matters into their own hands and do some butt kicking. So yeah, I did a whole series of these, but these were my 3 favorites, and I put them on a t-shirt, and that is available at redbubble.com. And yeah, like I said, I'm really happy with the way this turned out, so I might actually order some more of those designs for me, because I've got a couple designs that I kind of like, but I was always worried about sending people to the website because I wasn't sure with the quality, because these one-off print jobs, because basically what they do is you pick a design and they print one of them instead of a whole screen print run. But like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised by how it looks, so very cool. So anyway, so yeah, like I said, that's on redbubble.com. I also got a TeePublic site. Some of the designs are the same, prices are a little different, but styles, I think TeePublic might be a little less expensive, but they don't have like I think they've got one kind of shirt. This is more like a woman's cut shirt and everything, and so I haven't seen the quality of TeePublic yet. I might have to order one from them and see that, but I will put that. But there's some fun pop culture designs, and I'm looking to get some of my original stuff up there soon. I just gotta find the time to do it, because those are some shirts that I'd like to kind of wear around, or some of the ones that I've been doing, the Circworks branded shirts. So a couple other things. We've already started Inktober. I showed you that that Boba Fett drawing I did. Here's another bounty hunter sketch I did for Inktober that I posted today. This is Bosk, who's another Star Wars bounty hunter. So that is my Inktober entry for today. I figured I'd show you that, and you know, you can follow, if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, I'm posting these and pretty much all over the web. So hopefully I can keep that up. And one other thing, what else is going on today? I've got some information about a new comic convention that I'm looking to exhibit in, and it's only in a couple months, which is weird because this is the first I've heard of it. It's local to me. It's the same people that put on the Phoenix Comicon, which is just an awesome comic convention. If you aren't here, if you're in the Southwest or whatever, I highly recommend you check it out because it really is a great convention, and pretty much everyone that exhibits there, you know, has just rave reviews about it, and the people that, you know, the attendees and everything. So they are starting up another convention. I guess one of the issues was because Phoenix Comicon is held in the summer, and it gets, you know, upwards of 110 degrees or more here during the summer, and some of the people coming from out of town to exhibit or whatever, or just to attend, aren't used to that kind of weather. So they wanted to do another one in the winter, but it sounds like this is kind of a last minute kind of thing that they've thrown together. I don't know how long they've been working on it, but like I said, this is going to be in December. It's going to be December 12th through the 14th, I believe. And so right around the corner, but I guess they didn't want to wait another year, so they're going to do this thing. It's probably not going to be as, obviously it's not going to be as big as Phoenix Comic-Con, but it could be a pretty cool little show. Right now, I guess the table space is invite only, but I should be getting an invite soon because anyone who's exhibited at Phoenix Comic-Con or is continuing to exhibit there is going to get an invite. And the table space is a little bit cheaper than Phoenix Comic-Con, so it seems like a really good deal. It's a 3-day event. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's something that's worth doing. So I don't know, because of time, I don't know if I have a lot of new products, but I haven't done a lot of shows. And I was really bummed out because that's the one thing I wanted to do more of, were comic conventions. And this, I was only doing like 2 a year, and I wanted to do more. And it looked like this year was going to be maybe less than 2, because one that I used to exhibit actually this month, or sometimes they do it late September, was something called WhyKeen Halloween, and it was kind of a Halloween themed convention. It usually started like the last weekend of September, which would have just been this last weekend, because they want to, the whole idea is to get people prepped and ready for the Halloween season and show them how to do some cool decorations. And they've got people that, you know, have Halloween centric or monster centric or scary type exhibitors and everything. It was a small but really awesome convention. I love doing it, and it was started by Daniel Davis of Steam Crow. If you don't know him, I'm going to try to remember all these links so I can put them in the the description on the YouTube channel. But yeah, so he was, I guess, it went 2 years, it was great, and then I guess he just decided it was just taking so much of his time that he needed to concentrate more on doing other conventions and things like that, and supporting, you know, his business and his family and everything. So, and he does pretty well at these shows. You can see him, he's got some great like monster themed gifts and everything. But the other thing about WhyKeen Halloween is I've kind of transitioned out of doing, you know, I had some classic monster prints, and I've still got some that I have that I'm trying to kind of phase out, because I want to really concentrate on the robots, the aliens, the zombies, and all those other imminent threats to humanity that I'm kind of concentrating on now with my Circworks, and also Young and the Dead, which falls under the zombie banner. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to exhibit at WhyKeen Halloween, so that kind of, I guess that made the decision that they're not doing it anymore. But I was really bummed that I wanted to do more convention. It looked like I was going to end up doing less, but then this thing rolled around, and it looks like fun. So hopefully we'll see what happens. This year might be, you know, I'm sure it's going to be a smaller scale. The other cool thing about it is normally they hold the Phoenix Comic-Con downtown, in, you know, central Phoenix, downtown Phoenix area. And I guess because in the winter, when it's nice here and everyone likes to come here, it's just so expensive to hold an event there. So they're going to hold they found another venue to hold it at, which is good for me because it's pretty close to my house. It's about 20 minutes away. It's at the University of Phoenix Stadium where the Arizona Cardinals play. Really cool facility and everything. And like I said, it's only about 20 minutes a day. And the other cool thing is that you don't have to deal with all the downtown, traffic and parking that costs a fortune. I mean, free parking, all that. So for me anyway, it's gonna be an awesome deal. So I'm pretty sure I can go there and do a pretty successful show because obviously there's no hotel involved. There's no no parking, for me anyway. And like I said, because this is a new show, the table space is pretty cheap and it's a 3-day event. So I'm definitely sure in those 3 days that I can make my table money back, and hopefully a bit more, and we'll see. And it is Christmas season, so maybe people will be doing more shopping, and the entrance fees to get in are right now pretty inexpensive. I think I forgot what that was. I think it was like, if you act now, it's like one of those things that kind of tiered and it goes up, but I think for a full pass right now it's just $30 for all 3 days, so, or maybe like $10 a day or something like that. I think you can buy individual day passes, and it's going to go up, but it's relatively inexpensive for a comic convention, so hopefully those people have more money to spend. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted, and if you happen to be in Arizona or are thinking about being here in the mid-December, like I said, it's the 12th through the 14th, you might want to come check me out, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, I don't have all the information yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to exhibit there. So anyway, that's probably it for today. Like I said, this has been a show basically me just pitching all my stuff and telling you where I'm going to be, so that I can pitch more stuff to you. But sometimes that's what you got to do. So anyway, that is it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, or I'll probably be back in my studio and not in this beautiful Princess Castle room. But I'll see you then, and that is all.